In this video, I'm going to show you how to distribute leads across multiple campaigns from a single clay table using all sorts of unique conditions. This will allow you to test lots of different variables across different campaigns without having to worry about manually downloading leads, filtering them, uploading them to one campaign, then re-downloading, refiltering, and then uploading them to another campaign. And then having to do this for 10 different campaigns if you're testing 10 different variables. So you can do all of this from just a single clay table. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Go to your clay sheet, and this is a clay table that we were working on this for another video. I'll just give you a quick background. So you have these columns available: first name, last name, company name and website, email, LinkedIn, title, city, and industry. And then you have these two columns. So for this particular use case, actually, let me just duplicate the sheet. Okay, so I just duplicated this table. Now we have all of these columns. And the first thing you're going to do before you even start to think about distributing leads across multiple campaigns is obviously ensure all of your custom variables are available. So in this case, let's assume the city and the industry columns are the custom variables. Then once you've done all of this, right, so you want to start processing these leads only after you've done all of your filtering. So if you wanted to use their LinkedIn URLs to do some research, if you wanted to use their website to write personalized first lines for them, or if you wanted to use their website to find competitors or do any kinds of personalization, make sure you do that before you move on to these steps, because now we're uploading these into a campaign. So the first thing you want to do is you want to start by validating all these emails. And again, depending on how complicated your AI workflow is, if you're spending a lot of credits on AI usage, it might be wiser to first validate these emails and then only run your AI rows for the rows where you have a valid contact email. So yeah, you just have to use your own common sense for your situation. Run this row. Make sure, so this is a simple million verifier validation column. It's going to generate the results, and it's connected to a SmartLead column, which is going to push that lead into SmartLead campaign number 1. So this column sends it to campaign 1. Right? And then we have this other column which sends leads to campaign 2. Now, what I do want to do here is we didn't want to send these leads to campaign 1 just yet, because I want to show you how to distribute leads across multiple campaigns. First is round robin distribution, and second is conditional distribution. So round robin distribution is the easiest, right? And to show you how that works, I'm going to have to delete these leads. To do round robin, all you need to do is add a column, add enrichment, call it search for round robin, distribute leads round robin, choose this. And now assignment labels, you're going to choose values 1 and 2, right? So you choose 1, 2. Now what's going to happen is it's going to create a new column with these values. Save. We only want to run this if emails are valid. So just use AI, only run if valid, validation result equals to okay. Generate formula. There you go. So those are the only situations where we want to run this. Now click save and run 9 rows, and now you're going to get a column with 1s and 2s, right? So this is round robin. You'll get an equal number of 1s and 2s, 3 2s and 3 1s. Now the next thing you want to do is, and in this case, we only did 1 and 2 because we have 2 campaigns for this test. If you had 5, you would choose 1 2 3 4 5 here. Right, so you can use as many numbers as you want. This is going to be equal to the number of campaigns that you want to split your leads between. Now, how do you segregate leads? When you're configuring this step, go down all the way down here to the condition, click use AI, and this round robin number value needs to be 1 for campaign 1. Generate formula. Output correct, save formula, save and run 9 rows. And now you will see it will only push the leads marked 1 to the campaign. With this one, we'll do the same thing, but we'll scroll all the way to the bottom, use AI, and this value should be 2. So let's fix this. So validate result needs to be okay. Generate formula. Output is correct, save formula, save and run 9 rows. And now you'll see these 2s. This column will only push these 2s into the campaign. So this is round robin distribution. Now, what if you wanted to distribute based on conditions, right? If you wanted to only send CEOs to one campaign and then everybody else to another campaign, that would be super simple as well. All you need to do is go to this column, and change this condition. Use AI to write the correct condition, and the lead will be routed to the appropriate campaign automatically. What's useful here is if you were to add more leads to the same sheet in the future, they would automatically be directed to the right campaigns. Now, if you were creating more campaigns in the future and you did not want to add leads to these two, you could always disable auto update. So you go to edit column, scroll all the way to the bottom, and disable auto update for these columns so that leads are not automatically pushed to the incorrect campaign or to a campaign if you don't want them to be there. So that's how you set up both conditional as well as round robin distribution of leads. Again, all of this within one neat clay table. So this makes it super easy for you to find out what leads were sent to which campaign on what date. You can find out dates by simply renaming these columns to the appropriate date, and you know which lead was added to which campaign on what days. And you can have a holistic view of everything in one place instead of having to shuffle through dozens of Google Sheets. I hope this was helpful. If you have questions, please let me know, and I hope you have a good one.